Alrighty, welcome, Final Four.
Hello.
Hello. Congratulations on making it this far. As a reward, I am now being put into the game as a fifth.
I knew you told me this was coming.
So today, there is no challenge.
Yay!
Really?
We will be taking a trip down memory lane.
Oh, yeah! I told you to do this.
Trip down memory lane, guys, so I'm scared.
Hi, Gerson.
Oh!
Gerson almost got me in bang, but it was technicality.
Yeah, Gerson was the hardest thing I've ever done.
Really? Oh.
It was so sad when you left. Oh, I'm so sad.
Jordan helped a lot in tug of war. It was great that we had. Oh my god! I would think if he was still in the game right now, I guarantee we'd be teaming up. Guarantee.
I wish Kieran was.
How did Kieran get
I definitely didn't.
The fact that Kieran is not here now, the only reason that happened was because he was on the other side. Good riddance.
That was a very planned
Eden.
elimination, I must say. Ethan! There was no...
I didn't see us last very long.
That was pretty much a plan. That was very planned.
Bye-bye. Ellie K. She's been brushed. Oh, Ellie. That was my favourite video, Dara, when I came up with that saying. Ellie gone. Okay.
Great shot.
Oh, Gordon. I didn't know he was even...
Yeah, that I am ashamed.
This one hurt me the most out of all.
That I remember.
This one.
I was not... Guys.
Oh, Jamie. I don't even remember.
It had to be done. Yeah.
I don't even remember.
So he wasn't really playing the game.
They're not going to laugh. That was as much as I wanted this photo to be put up way back there. It's a testament to his skill that he made it all the way to here.
Yeah, I wish Jeff was still in the game. He deserves it.
So I actually made it to the Final Four. Kind of happy about that. I cut a deal with Shaman where if I win immunity, Liana and Yadem will clearly not vote against each other, which means he's fucked. So he'll vote with me, and I'll vote with him in bad scenarios, and we'll tie the vote and go 2-2, in which case we'll have to probably pick out of a hat again, which is good for me, because it means I've got to back up, and worst possible case scenario, I have to pick out of a hat to leave the game, and I don't actually get voted off, which kind of makes me feel good if that's how it happens. Yeah, that's it. It's done.
Gets a guaranteed spot into the top 3, and obviously because this challenge is so special, we've got a lot of people to help, and this is how it's going to work. There are multiple parts to this challenge, right? And it may seem confusing what it is. All you got to do is do one step at a time. If you ever get stuck, you come back upstairs, and we will guide you where to go, right? So I will soon give you the first step, right? Once you do, it will set of events, and you will get to the next step.
Every clue is really self-explanatory. It's just a matter of within the clue figuring stuff out to get to the right place.
Go. You cannot leave until you solve it. You cannot leave until you solve it. Well,
I got it.
Who is it? Mine.
No, I don't.
You can't leave until you solve it. So I tell you what it is. Yeah, but then you're calling.
Okay, go.
Did you get one and then the other?
Could someone follow?
Yeah. Really? I'll go downstairs first. Anyone even know where Danny Cohen is? No, where's Danny Cohen?
She's, what?
I got you. Cheers, appreciate it. How did they know I'd get you?
I assumed you were. Slash, I just wanted to
we
have
just picked up the right hand.
Yeah, it was me.
So what do I do now?
You have to...
Oh, there's more than one in here. Oh no, there's not.
Hi, camera.
Yeah?
Apparently I don't know everybody in New York.
Oh, here?
Stand behind me.
What are they doing?
She's still got with his name.
Oh,
This
really?
is not a name.
I've already interacted with you.
Oh my god! Who is it?
That's a good laugh.
Dylan, if someone else comes, you have to take a
Elise,
Oh.
one name.
So this is not the name of the person.
Oh god.
What could be part of the spectator?
No, these are like, they're all running around.
No, they're not.
No, he's on one. So.
How much is that justified?
You gotta use two hands, sir. Here's my chance. You're gonna have to run for it. Still one.
Oh.
Two.
No.
There are 3 different types of bags you have to find. Okay? Once you find those bags, they each contain a puzzle piece. Go back to this room and you have to solve that puzzle. Okay. So the window of the blindfold. Put it on now. You have to follow him. Make sure he doesn't get. She will tell you if you're getting it. If you're hitting a wall or something, you have to let him go. If you think he's gonna get hurt.
Where's the maze?
And there's 3 different bags, distinctly different, so he has to get one of each. So I'm not waiting for him. Make sure he can't see anything. Alright, you are now entering the maze. You have to find 3 distinct bags. My balls will be there. So what do I do now?
Keep going.
Is there actually anything in here?
Yeah, you have 2 more.
Oh, Dill. You are a smart kid. Go one to the middle. Once you find the 3rd bag, you can take your blindfold off and leave the classroom. Get to the front. You don't understand how many quarters I'm going to have on my hand. And if I get hit in the balls, it's still.
Sorry. Watch your head.
Oh god, oh god.
I feel like I shouldn't be here.
Careful, dude. Put your pants up.
Winning challenge here. Is anyone else in the room?
No.
Oh, okay, it's not wait for him. Front corner. Come on! Front corner. Yeah, oh, there's a wall there. Wall. There's a wall. Nope, that's not. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. The other 3?
Yep.
Okay. To get it in the bin 3 times.
Yeah, guys have to take turns one at a time.
No.
Come on, and then we can do it.
What's the looking thing about the puzzle
Shaman,
yet.
from where did you help?
I said it's 3 lines, 2 words each
Okay, guys,
line.
just
Otherwise,
So you should have 12 puzzle pieces, I believe, so make sure you have...
Oh!
Ori.
Yeah.
Bounce it in and then bounce it out. Can we count that twice?
Yeah, who's got that?
Okay. Me, I have like 3 of them.
No, well, what are you on? What are you on?
From now.
How much? So what are you guys on? Take one, take two. Move back, guys.
guys, please take it one at a time.
Yes!
That counts.
Shaman, do it.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh my god,
Drop on the floor then.
No.
Go.
That's what Shaman. Oh yeah.
Why does this go? Is this that way or is this that way? Oh my god!
No.
Alright, guys, there's now entering the maze. Alright, you're in
There's
the
lots
maze.
of bags.
Sorry, the 3 plastic bags hidden around. Back. Back, look. Me. Back. Careful your...
Oh, yeah?
Then,
Yeah, table.
and then back. Back. If possible. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Okay?
What, 2? Ah, it's a berry.
Okay, so
Berry,
because...
one way.
So you guys are Lauren, you're making sure it's not right?
Yeah, keep it up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Liana. Yeah, go to Dennis. Yeah. Oh, he's there. And then the leg. Keep it at it. Doing great. Oh, table leg.
Careful table.
Yeah, keep it going. You can try.
Just make sure they don't bash into anything, guys.
There you go.
Keep it at it.
Table.
There you go.
Dead end.
Oh, sorry, that's mine. My bad.
Already in this.
Oh, it's a Shaman.
Stop. 1,
Keep it at it.
2, and 3.
Keep it at it.
Beck, don't say that.
It is.
Oh, I'll send it.
Does she know what she's looking for?
3 plastic bags. They'll be on the floor.
There's a hair by your head. Just careful.
Yeah, Dan has 1 bag.
You have one bag at it.
Be careful, Gotta walk into the table.
I can't breathe.
Am I walking under?
Head slow, fast. Yep.
Shaman has 1 bag. Watch out. He's looking for 2 more.
No, seriously.
Shaman, you left your bag. You can give it to Jeff.
Redemption.
Can I help? No.
Well done, Shaman.
Careful.
Oh God. You're joking, right? Okay, what you have is 12 pieces, so just count when you're done to make sure you have 12. You have to solve a word puzzle.
I think I have 1 more now.
There's, so first make sure you have 12
2,
pieces.
3, 4, 5, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you missing some? Oh, there you go. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to solve a sentence. It's 3 lines, each word has 2 lines in it. Each line has 2 words in it. First person to solve this puzzle does win immunity.
I think reading, all this time watching Gabby do puzzle should take over. They've each got 1 go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh! What?
Careful.
I think it's just messing now. Oh!
My blindfold.
Oh my god!
Are you laughing at me or at Liana?
No, I can see
careful, no.
I'm
It's
on
the table.
friend.
Beck.
Let's see.
No, that's not yours. Liana, that's me, sorry.
How can you do that?
Because there's 3 different types of bags,
Oh,
so you've got that one.
So cutting to wherever she is.
Clever. Thank you.
Speak to them! Yes! Wait, where are you?
Be careful.
I don't know! Just say, say Marco! Marco!
No, I was just saying you're both very close to your own bag.
You're calling it in. Come on, you can do it.
Leona, if you find my bag.
That's alright.
Where's your bag? Where?
If he had it, they would be okay.
Leona, did you
Oh my
find my
God.
bag?
That's how it was. You had it.
My what?
Yes, Leona has it.
Leona has a lunch bag.
And walk out of the room.
Leona,
Give her the 3 puzzles. Give her the 3 puzzles. Here you go. That's number 1.
Am I anyone?
You have to go to the other room and solve that puzzle.
Careful.
Go to the other room.
Am I nearby?
Go into the other room after these to explain.
Rocky, don't worry.
Huh?
Am I nearby?
Can't tell you.
You're close, Leona.
I see you both near. Now you're a bit further.
Careful of the table.
Oh, Beck, you're not doing your job very well.
I get excited.
Guys.
Yeah?
You're dead.
Am I bleeding?
No, you're not bleeding.
Good.
So put it this way, you're dead. You've walked over your bag twice now. No, not now. I'm just saying in general. Keep at it. Chair. Yep. Keep at it. Fuck it!
Yeah, just take up your blindfold, go into the other room.
What's wrong with you? I'm sorry.
Alright guys, I can now reveal that once you get this, you will win immunity. You're the first person to get it, wins immunity.
I'm sorry.
Three lines.
3 lines, 2 words in each line.
2 words in each line. First person to get this, wins immunity, guaranteed a spot in the final 3.
You need to have a total of 12 pieces in 3 days.
Very well.
Leona.
So, as Dylan was the first one to enter, he will get the first clue to it.
Guys, every minute we're going to give an extra clue. It's fair because we're doing it in order of who was here
I
first.
knew that.
Leona, that's fine. Don't
You're
worry.
all getting the same clue in order of you entered.
At least
we obviously
don't make it that obvious that you're working together. I mean, let's keep something.
Oh, it wasn't a minute, it was like a shitload of difference between Daniel, between Dylan and Shane.
I was here at least 5. Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
So, 3 minutes later, we took Shane and a minute later,
There'll be a blank spot when there's a like, gap.
Are these, I'm guessing these are survivor words?
It's a sentence.
Oh, that's a cool picture. Oh, that helps. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I have a helping
No
word?
idea. A lot.
Encourage me.
Go, Dylan.
Tell them.
There can be 2 spaces next to it. There.
That would be way too much.
Did we like clean up the other part? 3 lines, like, and 2 words in each line. And you've
Thank you.
Stick it out.
That's fine, you can talk.
Yeah. Aww.
He's oh my god.
Thanks for helping out, Josh.
Let me know who wins.
You'll probably hear it
Yeah. Yeah. Where do we find out who wins?
when the person wins.
Can I check this with someone? So is there elimination?
Yeah, this is just for immunity to get to the final 3.
It doesn't mean they win.
Just giving everyone the same clues. Take them up.
Sit down.
I did it. It's done.
Determination and persistence wins the game. Dylan wins immunity. Well done. Dylan wins immunity. From the vote in the top 3 of the...
Yesterday we had the final challenge for forever. And it was really intense. Like the most intense 45 minutes of my entire life, probably, thus far. So there's a lot of unscrambling words which I'm really bad at. And the maze that we did was the most ridiculous thing ever. I felt like an idiot. And in terms of the vote for Friday, Dylan won immunity, so can't vote him out, but I wouldn't anyway because I made a promise that I wouldn't vote him out. So Yarden and I are voting together. We don't really have a choice but to vote out Shaman. I think Shaman and Dylan work together to either vote out Yarden or I, thus resulting in Shaman and Yarden and I, or I, both getting 2 votes each. So it'll end up being one of those dipping out of a hat, decide the date of who's leaving thing. And yeah.
Hello. Well, I'm glad I've gotten this far. On tomorrow is going to be the elimination, and it's going to be me versus Liana because Dylan's got immunity, and that's how it's going to work. So the way I see it, it's going to be 50-50 whether I get into the final or not. And if I don't, then I've had a good run. If I do, that'd be cool.
Alright, so I made it to the end. Did not think this would happen, but I'm glad. But this week's vote is the most interesting one yet so far, because I kind of have 2 choices. I can, 1, stick with the deal I made with Shaman pre-challenge and vote with him, or I could just vote him out, like with the girls, which would kind of be a dog act. The problem is Shaman's probably got 4 votes. I've got 4 votes on what I counted, which leaves one of Yarden and Liana with 1, which is the other person voting for them. And so if I vote with Shaman and he makes it through, then I have to fight for it or with him. So I could go ahead and backstab him, but I'm not going to. So at the moment the plan is tie the vote with Shaman. So vote for Yarden, because I don't want her in the final, as much as I don't want Liana there either. They didn't do anything the whole time. So I'll convince him to vote for Yarden, and then Yarden and Shaman will pick out of a hat, and I'll sit there praying to God that Shaman loses that draw. Because if Shaman loses, but I'm still stuck with him, then hopefully him and Marlo will vote for me, and then I'll have the thing wrapped up. But if Shaman wins, then I have to fight for it and have to convince Darren to either vote for me or vote for Liana to, make it 2 and 3 instead of 4 and 1. So hopefully everything goes according to plan, but I doubt it at this point. It's coming down to a flip of a coin whether I win this game or not. Hopefully Shaman loses that pick out of a bag. That's the best case scenario.
Guys, welcome! Thank you.
This isn't Survivor Minecraft.
Don't bag
So you're wearing a leg. Maybe it is.
Welcome to your final tribal council, where
just wait.
our final 3 will be decided right here today.
Bam.
So, Dylan, you won immunity on Tuesday. Liana, what do you think of Dylan's win?
I think it was very well deserved. Dylan played a great challenge. Dylan moved well in the challenge. Was very quick. He was very determined. We all worked really hard to get that immunity, but
And Liana, what wins the game?
Dylan did. And anyone to determine win the game or whatever that thing is. And for him to get that clue under such immense pressure, I really do commend his effort.
Thank you for your honesty there, Liana. Very touching. So, Dylan, what influences your decision right here today?
The same thing that's influenced my decision throughout the entire game.
So you've been thinking 50 moves ahead, who you're going to take to the end, and now here you are, or have things panned out differently than you thought?
Technically, one of the people I intended to be here with is still here.
Yeah.
Even though I may or may not be against her at this tribal council.
So you're talking about Shane, right?
feminine features.
No, it's not me.
So basically you're saying that you planned this whole thing and you deserve to be the winner. Is that what you're telling us?
How did you get that on that?
No, I didn't plan this. If Lauren had can remember my little spreadsheet a while ago, it was completely wrong.
Okay.
You made a spreadsheet?
It was really scary.
Shaman,
It was actually terrifying.
What do you have to say for yourself today that's going to save you from getting eliminated?
Nothing, I already saw the vote.
So you're basically saying I'm giving up.
No.
Let me be
No.
juror.
I'm saying that I want to see how, the tie
Sorry,
goes.
Shane. Anyone else vote?
Yeah, you're going to vote against the tie.
And yeah,
Giving
Dan,
it to
so
the
are
tie.
you going to be voting with your alliances or with your head today?
Well, technically, I only kind of made one alliance this entire game, and that alliance was made with my head. So, like, that's really fun.
Ew.
We're not.
You're gone.
The idea of
I don't really
the
remember what
alliance
it was
is in
about.
my head, you know, like, it kind of follows both. But I guess, I mean, Dylan won immunity, and he won a deserved immunity, so I guess it's kind of got to stick with what I've got, and what I've got makes me happy so far.
Are you
so.
trying to say that I would have been voted for had I not won immunity?
Probably. So I don't.
Why are we splitting hairs? What else would have happened?
Alrighty. Before we get to
Is that
today's
really
vote,
fun?
A little bit.
before we get to
You're
today's
half on
vote,
this side. I don't really know.
what already are we going? Shut up, Jake. Stupid juror. Before we get to today's vote, Dylan, you want immunity.
Son of a
Are you holding on to that?
Indeed.
Yes?
No.
Alright, Dylan is not vote. Everyone else is fair game. Again, once the votes are read, once the votes are read, within this final person will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately.
Trinal. The Trinal count.
Fuck you guys, I'm out of here. I'm not counting the vote.
Wait.
I was supposed to be Survivor, you guys.
Shut up. First vote.
I have to pee.
Yaden. That's one vote, Yaden. Yaden. 2 votes, Yaden.
Oh my god, it'd be hilarious if it was 3.
I voted for you.
Daniel Shaman. 2 votes, Yaden. No. 1 vote, Daniel Shaman. No. 1 vote left.
Now that I didn't see that coming. Going to be honest.
Where's all the votes to Dylan? What the hell's going on?
Where's all the votes for me,
Last
Dylan?
member of the jury. Nah, joke. This is a draw. To your final tribal council. These are your final 3. And today, you will be voting.
Jake needs to hear this.
You will be voting for one winner.
Woo!
For this whole term and the term
Right,
before.
Jake. Yeah.
You
Guys, Jake's at home.
Jeff
Speaking.
We'll do a call vote later. It's fine.
We'll call you back.
We'll call him back. It's fine.
For me,
So,
that's
for you know, we've been in the competition, and these are your final 3. And now they will each tell you guys, the jury members, why you should vote for them to be the Survivor King David winner for 2011.
We need a dancing applause.
With that being said, Liana,
Yes.
you are first. So why don't you stand up, please?
And
tell
wipe
these
the shit off your
wonderful
face.
jury members why you should be Survivor.
You can't quote Gandhi.
Go on.
Or the
Yeah.
president from Independence
Okay,
Day.
do I have the camera?
No, the people.
Is that just the president?
Hurry up.
Gandhi's here today.
Actually, kind of laugh.
No.
Okay,
no.
fine, whatever. Too late. Do I look at the camera or the audience?
People.
Okay.
Go, go.
You're convincing them.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, friends. Sorry if I voted you out. Or anyway, the point is that I think I'm going to keep this very short because I know you want to ask questions. The only reason I'm still in the game is because of these 2 people right here. Before the merge, Dylan got me through. After the merge, Eden voted me through. So to be honest, I don't think you should vote for me. Vote for one of those 2. They deserve it more.
Okay. It was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you 3 because it's just not often you get to like play your favorite TV show.
Oh my god, I'm so ready.
It is actually all early in the class.
I think.
Thanks, guys.
It was very fun.
Very good.
I don't have
I think I played a game that I'm proud of, and I probably wouldn't change a lot that happened, even though people on the jury I would like to be sitting here. The way it worked out pretty well for me. I think the difference between me being here and you guys being there is probably not a lot of difference. There are 5 of you, one who isn't here, Jake, who I didn't actually vote out, I voted with you, so you should probably vote for me. No, but seriously, I think what sums up the game best is the fact that out of the 5 weeks we had, out of the 5 weeks we had after the merge, I had 2 idols and I found.
Why you will win?
I had 2 immunity idols and 2 immunities, so I saved myself that way. Jock did that before the merge, couldn't get to him because he freaking won everything, and I did that after, so I think I deserve my spot here based on the fact that I did that. Yes, please.
Hi guys.
Right hand, left hand.
I'm not going to, sadly. I don't have a brilliant speech prepared. Look, I'm here. I tried to screw over as little people as possible. I mean, in the game you have to stab a few back to get here, but I tried to do my best to play the game for the game rather than, you know, aim to win. But now that I'm here, it would be really nice if I got the chair in the top. And I mean, I do have mainly Liana. Dylan sort of came in with Liana that I am here in the first place. Dylan actually saved my life one week, and sadly, 2 people that are, one person that's on the jury is there, thankfully, instead of me. Not you, Josh, sadly, it's actually Jake. Hi, Jake!
Jake is a lunchbox.
You mouth box, actually.
It's actually a really cool logo.
I know, I'm in love with it.
Look, as a matter of why I deserve to win more than these 2, I probably don't. I mean, we all played the game to a point that got us here, so...
You guys are way too nice.
Yeah, what is
Get
this?
up there and be like, these guys suck,
Yeah.
but for me.
Alright, these guys suck, but me.
Justin has an IT sack after this, so Sean goes up. Why don't you get up and ask your jury members?
No, you have to stand up.
Really?
You stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, you stand up.
And move to the side.
Sit on the left.
It's not strict, it's not one arm
You
bracket.
can ask specific questions or just general
And guys,
questions.
general.
And
And
this
you
will
guys,
help you make up your decision.
and just so you guys know, you don't have to address all of them if you don't want to. You can just choose.
So go ahead and have your take your.
Oh my god.
It's not really a competition anymore.
Rye bread or white bread?
That is my question.
White
Liana's
bread.
going to take this one, yes?
White bread, easier to slice, fresher in the morning.
Specifically.
How many people and who did you screw over in this game?
And go.
And what bread do you prefer?
The first one was Jared Gerson, and I screwed him over based on the fact that my opening tactic was get rid of the people who weren't going to play the game with me. Jared openly hates me because he's smart and like a good person, and I'm dumb and I'm not, so we never got along, so I thought he'd never play the game with me. The other one was Jeremy Gordon and Gatal, and
Sad days.
I got rid of those 2 because I did ask Liana to lose that challenge, and I was stuck with 5 other people
What
in
challenge?
I was stuck with 5 other people in my tribe who I didn't want to vote out. I was never going to vote out Sean because he was a dummy vote for me.
You're dead sure.
Danny, I tried to throw under the bus, but she stuck with me 4 times. That's the exaggeration.
Okay.
And it ended up being Gordon because I was originally going to take him to the end, and I was thinking to myself, well, if I was going to get rid of someone, I wasn't going to get rid of someone who's going to vote for me if they got on the jury.
Sufficient answer. Okay. Both of you, 2 now. Why would you come up here wanting to win this game, opportunity, and attribute you being here to the people you're with?
Sorry, repeat that?
Okay, why did you thank them, or not thank them, why did you say that you're here because of them? If you're up against them in
I'll
this
say that
competition.
there was only ever one vote in the... How many tribal councils we have? Like,
Shitload.
a lot, yeah? Only ever one vote that I thought of in the whole game, which was the Semigel fan vote. I thought of that. Which is when you had the immunity necklace and the island gave to Darren. Figured it all out, voted off Samuel. Other than that, before the merge, I went into tribal council. Yes, talking to Dylan, trying to figure stuff out with who to vote out with Dylan. I was really sticking by him. But ultimately, whatever Dylan told me to do, I would do in tribal council. Until we got to the merge one, and I was told to vote off Sean and Jake, and I wanted to do that because they didn't really want to be here, and I wanted to leave Dylan because I thought he was playing too ruthlessly. After the merge, it became on Yarden, to where we became a very tight alliance, and it got to the point where I was very preoccupied, and it got to another point where I was walking to tribal council, asking Yarden who we voted for. She told me, trusted her every single time. I really do think I owe my position here because of the trust I put in these two people. Vote for me if you want. I'm here for a reason.
Effectively, you don't think you deserve to win this game?
I just think that the root of why I'm sitting here is also another option to win. So I think they deserve it more than me, yes. But I'm very happy I made the whole thing.
We have to move on.
Just quickly, Yarden,
No.
you got like 20 words.
Okay, give me 5 seconds. Look, I mean, you play this game and you play this game carefully, and you choose who you trust carefully. Now, I trust Liana with a lot more than just this game, and to be honest, I didn't think she would screw me over, and at least if she wanted to, she would at least tell me, which is how I try to play the game, right? I mean, if I was going to vote somebody out and they came up and asked me how you going to vote me out, and I knew for certain I was, I would. I did ultimately, for the first half of this game, vote with Dylan. Not specifically because he told me to, but because they were who... I couldn't personally think of anybody else.
Okay.
But I'm this far because of them, you know?
Okay. Every guys, just kind of keep it more brief answers.
I don't really have questions more. I just want to kind of sum up the situation as I see it as it is.
Fine.
So,
That's good. Thank you, Darren.
yeah, you're welcome. So, I think it starts with Liana, who it seems to be here based on sticking with Dylan initially, and then the last couple of weeks you kind of trekked along. You went week by week. Yeah, but to come all this way and then to say I think it should go to Dylan. I don't know. No, don't talk. I'm talking.
That's me.
Don't take any of this to heart. I don't really respect that in terms of the game. You come this far and then you're just going to throw it away.
Yeah.
And you come up here,
Sitting over there.
Like, I didn't even really notice you at the beginning of the game. You kind of were under the radar, and then I seem to recall you saying, I don't want to piss anybody off, I just want to go along with it, I don't care about the game. And now, even here, you're in the final 3, and again, you don't care. You basically, in that introductory speech, handed it over to Dylan. So we have 2 people in the final 3 and they're just giving it away to this one.
I feel like there's people in the jury that deserve it more than me, i.e. Josh.
Let me finish.
Wait,
People. And then we have this one guy. This one guy who no one really wants to necessarily win, but we understand. We understand. We understand that he has put in the most effort, and he has gone to the greatest lengths and planned everything out.
And lost like 7 ATAR points.
Yeah. to be here right now.
Kidding.
So I'm in a real predicament here. Do I vote for the people that don't want to be here, but I kind of like them?
No, it's not
Or do I vote for the guy who I don't like? Given the circumstances of the game, I think that everyone here has done very well to get here. But
You all suck.
there are some people that did a bit better.
Which one of you mother survivors voted me off? Who led the charge?
I can't remember.
Directly after the tribal council where Joff and Darren got voted off, Liana was mildly upset that you backstabbed her.
Oh, yeah.
You backstabbed them because you told Joff and Darren you'd vote with them, and she said, will you help me get rid of Josh Marlowe? And I said, well, I kind of went with the tactic at that stage. If it's not me, I don't care who it is. So I was very happy to vote you on. All three of us voted.
So basically, so let me get this straight. You organised the challenge.
No,
You organised the vote. You quickly turned on the vote, even though
It was you screwed us over.
After the vote, it was
very
very
quick
question. We were like, we don't like what Josh Marlowe did. Let's just put his name down on a
Yeah.
piece of paper.
No,
We had no numbers or anything.
Or we didn't.
Another reason why I should vote for you.
One reason. Don't vote.
One reason, not elongated.
One sentence, why?
Those
Why
two,
should
those
I
things
vote
I don't think you should vote for me.
Okay,
Okay, next.
Right, Dylan, why?
I don't think.
Because
I
I
think
would-
he deserves it more. I'm
No,
not going to be
I
honest.
would really like to win this game.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Because I want to win it and I don't want him to.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Shaman?
I have a question and a small statement. Question. Who, or three of you, did you, number one, have to face-to-face lie to, and how did that feel? Good question.
That's a nice
Good question, but
Maybe you should still be up there.
the only person I can think of.
Yep, Dylan out.
If you want,
Guys, stop talking.
yeah, the only person I can think of is Dylan, and that wasn't even face to face actually. That was just implied knowledge that he wouldn't, that I wouldn't vote off Sean and Jay. So I don't think we ever actually spoke about it. But yeah, I don't lie to anyone.
Alright.
Not that I can remember. I don't think.
I'm assuming sarcasm doesn't count, because Joff and I had about 25 alliances if sarcasm counts. No, seriously,
I can't remember.
Facebook to Facebook, Jeremy Oren. he asked me who we're going to vote off tomorrow, and I said Jared Gerson and then Jeremy Gordon when it was really him, but I didn't really have a choice because I had to answer him, so I lied to him. Who else did I lie to?
It's a really hard question because it was a long time ago.
Josh. Yeah, Josh. I'm pretty sure I told him I wasn't going to vote him out, then I voted him out. Who else we got here?
Great speech, though.
Shelley. That week was all about lulling her into false insecurity so she couldn't play the idol.
Don't know how that
She didn't
works.
play the idol, and it worked, and I cannot believe that worked. So those three. And by the way, I quit the game 3 times, which shows my reaction to how I felt about lying to people's faces.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay, well, the only one that I can actually really think of that was a definite lie was to Dylan, and it was the week after he'd basically saved my butt in getting voted out. He asked me if he hadn't had the immunity or whatever, like would I voted him out, or wasn't I going for him, and I said no. And I said that straight to his face. I'm sorry about that, by the way. I would have probably. Other than that, a lot of the time when I, spoke to people that I did end up voting out, it usually I really wasn't sure until I walked into the room and I actually put the name down. So
Yeah.
the only real face-to-face lie was Dylan, and that was like a couple of weeks ago. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to say thanks statement?
Yes. Mine's kind of like a addendum to Darren's. I just like to say that I think it's a little disappointing coming to the final where one person doesn't really want to win. One person when I
Again,
ask,
I didn't say I didn't
can I
want to.
talk?
Let him speak. No, just let him
You can say
speak.
which one I
I've said it 3 times.
I think it's a little disappointing coming and one person isn't incredibly motivated to win. They're just kind of, it'd be nice if me, but it was in oh well. And when the other person, when I asked her if she wants to win, her answer was, I don't know, no one really wants to vote for me. And the only person who actually is driving to win is trying to convince people. So I think it's disappointing getting to the end, and then one person really, really wants to win.
Can I?
Dan, you will go first.
Cool. Thanks. Final statement. Look, you guys are taking what I said the wrong way. Look, I want to win. I really do want to win. It would be amazing to win. I didn't play the game not to win. I played the game for fun, but it is a game, and you always try to win. But when I say that I can't give you a main reason of why I should win above everyone else, it's because, look, I played this game to my best. That's how I played it. Now, the fact that I got in here, that's awesome. But I didn't screw over or try to screw over, no offense, Dylan, a lot of people in my way, because that's not how I wanted to play this. I wanted to play this and have fun out of this and take it as a game to de-stress out of year 12, which I did. And the fact that...
There we go. No, this is a really good speech.
The fact that, you know, you guys are all taking this as I don't want to win, or I would be happy that they would win. No, I don't want either of them to win. I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't congratulate them. I take it, you know, like, I wouldn't be...
You wouldn't kill them if they won.
Exactly.
You instead 100 million.
I do want this. I do want to win, and I do want
100 million.
to... You guys feel that I deserve this place, and that I deserve to win because I got to here, then that's entirely up to you. I'm laying this on you, but if you want to ask me why above everyone else I should win, I want it, okay? That's the only answer I can give you. So don't take that the wrong way.
Thank you.
I am the complete...
Dylan, stand up.
I'm quite opposite to Yarden. If you don't vote for me, I will be coming after you.
Sweet!
I really think I played a game that I'm proud of, and I'm happy to be here. And if you don't vote for me, it won't be the end of the world. I will...
You won't know. Alright, Will. And Liana. Is that it?
Okay, number one, don't take it the wrong way. If you're going to ask a question, maybe listen to our initial statement. Never did I say... Never did I say that I didn't want to be... Can you not interrupt me? Sorry, I want to... You interrupted me. Yeah.
Guys, stop talking, please.
No, Darren did that to me. So. Guys, please stop. Okay, never did I say I didn't want to be here. I really did enjoy the games, especially the challenges. That was the reason I wanted to go through week after week was because I really enjoyed the challenges. Not because I wanted to backstab, not because I wanted to hurt anyone or lie to anyone's face.
I did.
And I think that's what really puts me...
Guys, come on.
I think that's what really lowers me as a competitor in the game. I really do think a lot of the reason I'm here is because I put trust in the two people I'm sitting next to. And that's why I'm here. So when Mel asked me why should I vote for you, I feel like I don't deserve to win because I can't think of a reason of why you should vote for me. I played the game according to what I heard from other people. And I don't know, maybe it's because I started it with initial trust with all of you that I've come this far. I did enjoy the game. You shouldn't be disappointed I'm here because I made the most of it and really did enjoy it. Don't be disappointed that I'm here, but I think Dylan deserves it and Yadin deserves it more than me. But vote for who you want, it's up to you.
Okay, well done. Alright, here we go. You're all going to go one by one to vote. Remember, please don't tell anyone about who you voted for.